a few days ago I got a request, I think it was a comment or something, to do a video talking about all about foundation and my favorite foundations, which foundations are good for different skin types, and just kind of a little bit about that. So that is what I'm going to try to do today, try to give you guys my best advice for foundation and for what I think you should try out. I have some lower end and some higher end options for you guys, and this is not all of my foundations, it's most of my foundations, and these are all my favorite ones. So I have 5 to show you guys. I don't really like one more than the other. I will tell you which one I'm currently using now. I don't really like some of them more than others. They're just good for different things in different times of the year. It's kind of weird, I like all of these foundations, but I use them for different things. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the best way I can, what I use them for, and what I think about them, but know that I love all of them because they are my favorites. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I really do hope this video is helpful to you guys. My first foundation I want to talk about, I've talked about it so much before. It's the Neutrogena Healthy Skin, and I am in the shade Classic Ivory 10, which is the lightest shade. And this, you can easily find this at the drugstore. It's about $10, which is very accessible, very affordable, and it has SPF 20, and it has so much product. Honestly, this lasts a really long time. So this is, I think, my second bottle of this. So I went through an entire one. I love it. And basically this is just, I would say it's a medium coverage foundation. If you've heard of NARS Sheer Glow, it's kind of comparable to that. It gives your skin a healthy little bit of a glow. It does not make you shiny. It doesn't make you more oily. It just says keep skin young and healthy look, and it has SPF of 20, as I already said. Lightweight, silky formula. That's what I like because it literally feels like you don't have anything on your face. This is the foundation that I'm wearing today. Literally, I don't really feel anything on my face. I feel some powder because I have to put on powder before I film because my lights make me look extremely oily. So I have to put on a ton of powder before I film. It's very light feeling, and I would definitely recommend this if you do not want to purchase higher end foundations. I think this is my favorite foundation from the drugstore. I've tried a decent amount of foundations, and this is a really great one, so I do not think you will regret this. I think any skin type can use this. I really don't think it makes you look more oily, so I think even oily skin tones could probably use this and just set it with a powder. So that's what I think about this one. I really, really like it. I literally have no complaints, besides maybe I need a little bit more coverage than this, but I think that gives medium coverage, so it does give decent coverage. My next one is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Foundation. This is a pretty new one. I just did a review on this the other day because this is the foundation that I'm currently using, although I use the Neutrogena today, but this is what I've been using for the past about 3 weeks since I got it. I absolutely love it. If you want to hear me talk all about this, if you're kind of more interested in this one since it's a new foundation, you can check out my review, but I really like it. It's full coverage. I still have to use a little bit of concealer when I use it, so I think this is the most full coverage foundation that I have, maybe tied with one, but it has SPF 15, which is great. I definitely recommend getting SPF in your sunscreen because we're getting into spring and summertime, and that's going to be really helpful. So basically, I'm in the shade Fair in this one, which is also the lightest shade. It says it's long wear makeup, oil free, and waterproof. I don't know if it's waterproof. It definitely is oil free. And then long wear, yes. What I really like about this foundation is, I said this in my review, it claims to last 12 hours. It does last full 12 hours. It's my longest lasting foundation. I can really see that my skin still looks good at the end of a school day, even when I take off my makeup at night. So that's what I really like about this one. So this foundation is $38. So if you do like high-end foundations and it's something you're willing to invest in, I definitely would recommend this. It's probably my favorite right now, so I really like this. Okay, then going back to drugstore, this one, you can tell I have used this up so much, and this is the CoverGirl Nature Luxe. I don't know why I looked at it. I knew that that's the name. I'm in the shade Flax. I think that's the shade. Yeah, Flax, number 310. I think that's probably the lightest shade, or the second lightest. I honestly can't remember. I bought this in the summertime, and this is my favorite foundation to use for the summertime. It is medium coverage. It feels like you have nothing on your face. It's affordable. I think it's around $10. It's from CoverGirl. It has SPF 10, so again, SPF, great thing. I would definitely recommend this. This is another one that I would recommend from the drugstore. The difference between these two, they are actually pretty similar in my opinion. This one has more SPF and this one gives you a little bit of a glow, and this one has a little bit, I think, probably more coverage. So they're very similar though. I would recommend both of them to you guys. This one, I think this one is a little bit more suitable for the summertime than Nature Luxe, and then this one's a little bit more suitable for, like, you know, the other seasons, but just because this one's so light and it's just easy to use. So that's what I have to say about this one. I really, really like it, and I would definitely recommend this at this time of year. There's nothing really to lose. It's very affordable and easily accessible. So then I have something that is not a foundation. It's a tinted moisturizer, which if you haven't heard of what a tinted moisturizer is, I will show you. This is kind of what a tinted moisturizer looks like. So it looks like a foundation, but it feels kind of like you're putting on moisturizer. It's very light coverage. It does not cover that much, but it moisturizes your skin really well, gives you a little bit of a dewy look, and it's really nice. A lot of people like tinted moisturizers for the summertime. This is what I used also during the summertime before I got the CoverGirl Nature Luxe, just because that one has a little bit more coverage, so this one has a little bit less coverage. Sorry, did I even say this is the Laura Mercier? And this is the Tinted Moisturizer SPF 20, and this is the illuminating one. They have regular and oil-free as well. I'm not really sure why I got the illuminating one, but if you want to see that, you might be able to see it makes my hand a little bit dewy, and it just gives a little bit of a healthy glow to your skin. So if you like that, I would recommend this one, but if I repurchased it, I would probably just get the normal one that doesn't have illuminating. I don't know. I don't have anything against it. Again, SPF 20. I just recommend this for the spring and summertime, but it is kind of expensive. I think it's like $40 or $42. If you like drugstore, I recommend this for the summertime, CoverGirl Nature Luxe. If you really are into high-end, then I recommend the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer for the spring and summertime. And if you want light coverage, if you don't need a full coverage. But it's not like it covers nothing. Like, it really does give you a pretty good coverage. It's just not, if you need a lot to cover up, then no, that wouldn't be right for you. And then my last one, I don't really know if I've talked about this a lot. This is my Stila One Step Makeup. Okay, the problem with this is that I am pretty positive that it's discontinued, because I got this on the Stila warehouse sale on their website back in December or November for $6, which is really good for Stila, because this originally is like 45 bucks, but I don't think they sell it in stores anymore. And I don't really know why, but I think you can still find it online. That's the only thing. This one's kind of hard to find, but I really like this foundation. I am the shade Light 02, but I didn't say I'm in the shade, sorry, for the Laura Mercier. I'm in the shade Bare Radiance, which I think is the lightest one. Again, okay, I'm in the shade Light 02 for this, and this is actually a tad bit too dark for my natural skin tone, so I would probably be the first shade, because I think this is the second lightest shade. But what I like about this, since it's a little bit one shade darker than me, when I have my self-tanner on my body, and I want my face to look a little bit tanner, I will use this, and it actually matches perfectly, and it doesn't make me look too tan because it blends in really good, but that doesn't really help you guys. Basically, what's cool about this, why it's called One Step, is because it's primer, foundation, concealer, and powder in just one step. So, I do really like this foundation. I think it pretty much does that. Like, I haven't used it that much just because, as I said, it's a little bit darker for me, but whenever I do use it, it's really nice. I don't get oily. It basically is very, very good coverage and stays on the whole day, and I really like it. So, I would definitely recommend it. And if you can find this online, you probably can find it for a good deal right now since it is discontinued. Maybe not, but I would definitely recommend it. So it's pretty full coverage, and I really like it. So that is all the foundations I wanted to talk to you guys about. I hope this was helpful. I hope it wasn't like me just talking jumbled up, you know. I hope it was actually helpful and that you found one that you liked. If you need a new foundation, maybe you have a foundation that you love, that's totally fine. I mean, this is only 5 foundations, and there's probably so many foundations in the world, but anyway, these are the ones that are my favorite that I've tried out, and I have tried out a pretty decent amount of foundations. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and go ahead and like this video if you enjoyed it, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!